What if I told you that you could completely change your mornings, your mood, your focus in just 60 seconds a day? Well, that's what we're digging into today, a simple 1-week cold shower experiment.
And let's be real, this quote pretty much nails what we're all thinking, right? The very idea of a cold shower just sounds awful, like pure misery. But what's so interesting here is that on the other side of that initial shock, the author found something else entirely, a kind of clear, steady calm. That's the surprise we're going to unpack. So that brings us to the big question. What can 60 seconds of cold water really do? Is this just another wellness fad that's going to be gone next year? Or is there some actual legit science happening when you brave the cold? Let's find out. Okay, let's start with what happens right away, the very first thing you'll feel. And you might be surprised to hear that the biggest initial benefits aren't physical at all. They're mental. You know that initial shock, that big gasp you take when the cold water hits? Well, that's not just you being uncomfortable. It's a powerful biological thing called the cold shock response. In that moment, your body gets a huge flood of norepinephrine, a natural chemical that's all about sharpening your focus and boosting your mood. It's literally like hitting a reset button for your brain. The fog just disappears. And this, right here, is the perfect before and after. On the left, you've got that typical morning vibe, a little foggy, thoughts all over the place, kind of dragging your feet. But on the right, after that cold shock, sharp clarity, a kind of calm, focused energy. It's a complete mindset shift, and it happens before you've even had your first sip of coffee. But the benefits don't just stop in your head. As you go through the week, you start to notice real physical changes too. And the cool part is, they compound. They build on each other, day after day. So, here's a little roadmap of what your week might look like. The first few days, it's all about that instant alertness and maybe even less muscle soreness if you work out. Then, by the middle of the week, you'll probably feel a real lift in your mood, and you might notice your circulation is better. And by the end of the week, we're talking sustained focus and this awesome feeling of resilience, like you can handle anything. And again, this isn't just a feeling. There are real physical things happening. The cold water is a natural anti-inflammatory. Think of it like a mini ice bath for an athlete. It's also great for your skin and hair because it tightens up your pores and cuticles, giving you this healthy glow. Plus, you're basically training your blood vessels, which improves your overall circulation. All right, so we've talked a lot about the why. Now let's get to the really important part, the how. I'm going to walk you through the exact protocol you can use to start your own 7-day challenge safely and without it being a total nightmare. Okay, safety first, always. Before you even think about starting, do a quick health check. If you have any of the conditions you see here, please talk to your doctor first. For everyone else, the key is to start small. I'm talking just 30 seconds at the end of your normal warm shower. And here's the secret weapon, your breath. Slow, deep, controlled breaths are what turn that panicked gasping into a calm, focused experience. It's a game changer. Here is your dead simple, practical game plan. Day 1, all you have to do is survive for 30 seconds. That's it. Focus on your breathing. As you get more used to it, you can slowly add a little more time. By day 4 or 5, you could even play around with switching between warm and cold. And by the end of the week, try to connect that 90-second boost to something you do before work, just to really supercharge your focus for the day. A few pro tips to help you actually stick with this. First, don't try to be a hero on day 1. Consistency over intensity. Small, gradual steps are way more effective. Second, and I can't say this enough, don't hold your breath. A long, slow exhale will calm your whole system down. Third, try habit stacking. Tack this onto something you already do every morning, like right after you brush your teeth. And finally, remember, this is an amazing tool, but it works best as part of a healthy lifestyle. So when you add it all up, what's the total cost for all these benefits? It's not some fancy gadget or an expensive subscription. It's just one minute of your day. And that's really what it comes down to. You're trading a tiny moment of discomfort for a day filled with more focus, a better mood, and this incredible feeling of resilience. It's honestly one of the highest return investments you can make in yourself. So, the challenge is on the table. Your own personal 1-week experiment. You've got the plan, you know the benefits. The only question left is, what will you discover?